There's something oddly comforting about walking in the rain. The rhythm of droplets tapping on the leaves, rooftops, and puddles. It takes me back to childhood, when getting wet wasn't a problem. It was an invitation, an adventure. I used to run outside without thinking twice, arms stretched wide, shoes soaked, heart full. Back then, rain was a friend, not an inconvenience. Now I find myself drawn to it again. Maybe it's not just nostalgia. Maybe it's a reminder that some things don't need fixing. They just need feeling. And sometimes joy is as simple as letting the rain touch your skin. The rain has stopped. The afternoon is calm. And I'm making coffee. Again. Of course, I drink it in the morning. Most people do. But there's something special about an afternoon cup. Especially when I'm about to start something new. A new drawing. A fresh page. I always make a bit of mess. Spilled coffee on the counter when I'm lost in my thoughts. But it doesn't matter. The aroma fills the space. It wraps around the moment like a quiet signal. It's time to create. Some days, that first sip feels like a beginning. The rains moved on, and the garden is soaked in soft light. Normally, I draw here in the morning, cool air, bird song, shadows still long. But today it's afternoon. Everything feels a little warmer, quieter. I find a spot and settle in. A sketchbook, a pencil, and time. That's all I really need. I've been working on portraits, not just getting the shape right, but learning how to see, really see the details. The tiny cues that make someone unique. It's not always easy. There are days when the lines don't match the vision, when the likeness slips through my fingers. But that's the beauty of it. Sitting here in the garden in this moment, I can try again. The light shifts, the breeze passes through the trees, and I draw, not for perfection, but for presence. The quiet focus, the steady hand, it's a kind of meditation, a way of grounding myself. And when it all comes together, even a little, it feels like something real. Life doesn't always go the way we plan. It gets messy. We spill things. We get caught in the rain. But maybe joy isn't about getting it all right. Maybe it's about noticing the small things, the scent of coffee, the rhythm of a pencil, the quiet between words. Life doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be real. And if we can find happiness in the little things, maybe we're already doing just fine.